Newcastle Fans TV.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Newcastle Fans TV. The unbeaten home record is over. Liverpool have won 1-0 here at St James's Park. Naby Keita's goal, the slight bit of controversy, was enough against Newcastle this afternoon. And with Liam for the match action, I've got a Lee Lawler just to the right of me as well. There we go. Liam, what do you make of that immediate reaction, just 1-0 to Liverpool? Do you think that we did okay? How do you think it went today?
I thought we played really well until I spoke to you and you just absolutely killed me mood. But I think it's probably different watching it on telly to watching it in the ground. Do you know what I mean? I think there are levels above us, and it's just, I think we were competitive today. I don't think they were particularly brilliant, so maybe we were good and they were just as good. But like you said, I think we only had one shot on target, which is Bruno from outside the box. So I think we need to get more balls in the box and we shoot boots on.
Yeah, I have to be honest. I do agree that we need to get more efforts on goal. I just felt like today we didn't really lay a glove on them today. We really didn't. I think Liverpool made 3 big changes. I was looking at Joe Gomez at right back and thinking, go on, Max, you'd love that. No Trent whatsoever. And Gomez was really, really good for Liverpool. Very, very comfortable. And I think that at times he was a real outlet today. I know he was playing down the middle, but it seemed that every time Maxi had the ball, he kind of attracted him a little bit, Gomez, and it was comfortable really for Liverpool's defence for the majority of the game today. But I actually thought the first 10-15 minutes, I think we definitely made a little bit of noise, we pushed them around a little bit, and it was kind of, right, let's see what we can do from now. But the goal, Liam, Naby Keita, after a challenge by James Milner on Miguel, I think it was with Miguel Almiron, I think.
Was it not Shaw?
Maybe, actually, no, you're right. I think it might have been Fabian Schär, actually. It was down for a bit. I've been fortunate. I think Liam's, I don't know if you've been fortunate to see a replay.
No, I haven't seen the replay.
I've seen the replay, and Milner does get the ball, and about a second and a half later goes through the man. I don't think it's a foul. And if Schär was on the other foot, and that was Newcastle, I'd be wanting that to be a goal. However, Andre Mariner was shocking today. So poor. But in terms of the goal itself, Liam, it was good play from Diaz and Naby Keita who got the goal. But what was your view on the potential foul?
Like you said, from where I was sitting, it looked like a foul, but obviously if you said replays show that it's not, then it's not. Do you know what I mean? It was one of them. But the only thing that I could maybe say about the goal is there was 2 players on the line that maybe could have came out and pushed Naby Keita a bit closer, because I think the ball went in between the pair of them. But it was just one of them goals where it was just a class. Just like that, Diaz is phenomenal. Do you know what I mean? So it'll be interesting to see what he does at a full season at Liverpool.
Yeah, it'll be absolutely fascinating to see what happens with Luis Diaz in a Liverpool shirt going forward. But it'd be nice to see him in a Newcastle shirt. That would have been all right. But no, in terms of really towards the end of the first half, it was quite quiet really for Newcastle. Didn't really test Alisson too much in the first half, but they did have a goal disallowed Newcastle for offside of Miguel Almiron. I don't know how many times I've seen Miguel Almiron offside for Newcastle today, Liam. It was just so many times, but for a millisecond you did think when we equalised, didn't we?
Yeah, it was. It was quite. It seemed like it was quite a good goal. Do you know what I mean? Good, decent run from Miggy, but it's one of them things. I think Miggy's looking a lot more confident going forward, and I think that's only a positive for the rest of the season. But like you said, we just had an out going forward. I think even obviously this is still the first half, but we'll come on the second half later.
Yeah, second half comes, and again it was quite scrappy really. First 15-20 minutes, Liverpool had a lot of possession, but Newcastle held their own. But I just didn't really have anything. It didn't really lay a punch on them, on Liverpool, in my opinion. But free kick for Newcastle on the edge of the box. John Joe Shelby, head injury. Remember that at Anfield? It's played on.
Yeah, I remember
played
that.
on, and Liverpool scored. Newcastle wouldn't allow it to play on. Anyway, we'll move on. But yeah, again, Liverpool made a couple of changes. Salah came on, Fabinho came on, Thiago came on. But again, Newcastle didn't really lay a glove. If anything, Liverpool were going to make it 2-0. Jota had one saved by Dubravka. Salah had a couple of half chances, left a little late one on Dubravka towards the end. And if anything, it was going to be Liverpool were going to make it 2-0 rather than Newcastle equalise, which is disappointing really, Liam, isn't it?
Yeah, I think one of the lads sitting behind me said it seems like when we lose the ball it takes about 3 or 4 minutes to get it, so once the game's past 90 minutes I think the game was done. Do you know what I mean? I think Chris Wood came on and had no real impact. He had that one shot, I think, which was, I don't know if it was offside, but it was very, very tame. I think it was with his weak foot, so I think he's just lacking confidence, and just get Callum Wood back in my opinion. Do you know what I mean? The sooner the better. Callum Wood, you know who I'm on about.
Callum Wilson.
Chris Wilson.
Chris Wilson.
Chris Wilson,
there you go.
But
Yeah.
just obviously we're safe now, so these games are just one of them things where we'll hopefully just get further up the table, do you know what I mean, and maybe knock on a couple of people's doors. But I think it's a 1-0 victory to Liverpool, who was deserved, but still only 1-0, do you know what I mean? They could have battered with like they have done a couple of seasons ago. So
yeah, it'd be interesting what happens on the last word, because I think on the last word it might be a bit of a debate a little bit later on. But Bruno had a tame effort, and he had a lovely pass left. Jacob Murphy, who came on for Newcastle, I think he slightly bottled it, in my opinion. I think he can get there, but it's a good challenge from Robertson towards the end. But I think if he can get there, it's either going to be a foul, he might have a chance on goal. Who knows? Maybe for another day we'll have to talk about that. But it has finished here at St James's Park. Newcastle United 0, Liverpool 1. It's Manchester City next week. Gets easier and easier, doesn't it? 3 games to go. Can Newcastle finish in the top 10? Get your comments below. Man of the match quickly.
Target for me.
Dubravka for me. Made some wonderful saves throughout the game. Like and subscribe to Newcastle Fans TV, and stay tuned for all the videos on Newcastle Fans TV later on this afternoon.
Newcastle Fans TV.